Alright, looks like we have something waiting for us here, so let's see how this goes for us. Shatara seemed rather vexed, did she not? Ever the melodramatist. I am sure our finances can stretch to a single sword. Mind to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. Ah, I digress. We have work to do. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Sounds like we're gonna have a battle on the waves.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries. What's going on out there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy. We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless
Yotsuyu is on that island.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
We will help them, while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing.
come.
Ooh, okay.
An opening. Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
Not sure why, but it seems a bit rougher than usual. that's all of them. Oh, everybody's coming off that way.
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
Gazetsu!
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan, eliminate hostiles! All forces, attack!
Alright. Finally found him. Tear them up. Yeah, I probably should finish this. There we go. I'm pretty sure this is in the spot you want it. Alright. Oh, that's no good. I need to kill at least this one. I'm gonna kill this one at the moment. Just get this guy out of here. Going. better if I like move them over here. Please do not stand in the circle. I'm gonna ask politely. I'm legit afraid one of the NPCs is gonna die soon, so I probably should have. Hopefully get this stuff quickly. There we go.
The art of my forebears.
Focus. Release!
Nice. Hopefully we can get this one. Yeah, I think we'll get it. Oh boy, that was quite the ride. I'm always more worried about the NPC's health than those things instead of mine.
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that. But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Do not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time.
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
A trick, surely.
That was my first thought, and I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard. Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Judge what?
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say. But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
You have my word.
Well, I must be going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
Alright, well we finally found them at least. As Tenyu says, we should move on. It would not do for Yatsuyu to be seen here. Now if I know my sister, she'll already be waiting with the boat at the nearby pier. Let's go and see if I'm right. I didn't even take all my health. I guess we're gonna go see Hien again. Yetsu, thanks to the gods you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. It was all I could do to restrain her. Can you blame me for worrying? Strong as Narn is, anything could happen in the chaos. But enough about me, we need to talk about her. Greetings. You tell me you've lost your memory, that's fine, but I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off you, not for a moment. These people are strange. Are you sure they're your friends? I am. They may behave strangely, but I trust them with my life. You have not to fear. Alright, if you say so. Right, 'tis past time we set sail. For one, I would hope not keep Lord Hien waiting without due cause. Aye, the longer we tarry, the more we risk inviting trouble. Lest you forget the Red Kojin bear no love for Yatetsu either. I shall deliver you to familiar shores near Asari, but out of the villager's sight. Well, looks like we did get teleported elsewhere. Here's where we part ways, my friends. I pray the remainder of your journey passes uneventfully. Narn, when you are not otherwise occupied, I would speak with you about my next business venture. Promises to be extremely lucrative, and I do not say this so lightly. After the prodigious sum spent acquiring a certain sword, it would present a fine opportunity to fill the Scion's coffers and restore the smile to Mistress Chitara's face. Oh, come along. Chitara was overacting. How much could a single katana possibly cost? Far more than you think, plainly. Blade like Kakutsu's is worth a fortune, enough to buy a house and furnish it, which you would know if you bothered to check the price. What? I had no idea. This business venture of Swordbands, you'll give it a fair hearing, I trust. He's been good to us, after all. As for me, I think I shall go into drawing upon my personal funds. Let's go and pick this up now for the moment. You know more of my venture. Excellent. I'd be glad to tell you all I know. And perhaps it'd be easier to let our anonymous client speak for his or herself. Here's their missive. For the Ruby Sea and all who call home, we seek the aid of the warrior who laid low the Lord of Revel. First we bid her make haste to Hell's Lid, and coil the Ani then to all the deepest depths. Should she succeed in this test, we shall speak of the true endeavor and consider it reward. Strange proposal, aye, though it must be noted that they knew both of your deeds and our part in them. The Red have no love of trickery, so I doubt it's a trap of theirs, and should this client have honest intentions, then for their sake of these waters, it may behoove us to engage them further. As for the test, enclosed with their missive was a magic dagger, along with the instructions on how it may be used to open a secret passage into the depths of Hell's Lid. I should mention that this dagger is old and extremely valuable, that our client was willing to trust it with us with no guarantee for cooperation speaks considerable wealth, and more importantly, considerable reward. If you're willing to undertake this trial, I shall journey to Hell's Lid and prepare to open the path. But given the financial incentive, I think it'd be best if I went and fetched Mrs. Chitara. Wait for us there, then. We see Lord Heian as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. I will send word requesting that he receive us at the House of Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If following an agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that their way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you're able, and join me on the outskirts of the mall. Well, I mean, we're at the entrance, so we may as well just go through it, right? All's well. Good, the others are hiding nearby. Let's proceed quietly, if you please.
My Lord Heian, I am returned.
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since. Setsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications. Rise, my friend. Tell me everything. The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it will end with her capture, or her death.
Are you a friend, too?
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to. Don't let her take me away!
It's all right, Tsuyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Thank you for delivering Kagetsu back to us in one piece. We are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us, and repeatedly at that. We have much and more to think upon, but as regards to the Empire, we can do but watch and wait. Now then, seeing as you come all this way, you must allow me to show you all around the Enclave. I would not have you thinking we've been idle in your absence. The rebuilding effort proceeds apace, I'm pleased to say, and we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen, who were displaced by the war. Should they so desire it, there is a place here for those who fled to Irizia. We should be delighted to accept your invitation, Lord Hien. I have no doubt that your subjects at Revan's Toll would be heartened to hear that their lord has not forgotten them. Oh, it's nothing. I just thought that Kagetsu and Yugiri would be back by now. Give me, my lord, but Captain Jufia is nowhere to be found. Oh, he was here when I arrived. For now, we have taken Yutzetsu to a private chamber and assigned another to watch over her, my lord. I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post of nearly a word. That does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for the man, we'd be happy to assist you. You should be glad of the help. While I search without, mayhap you can ask our soldiers here if they know anything. I will join you. With respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you'd be better able to coordinate our response. I was thinking I was in charge, but you have the right of it. Go ahead. I'll mind the house. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to some people, I guess. Oh, there's one right here. You see the captain passed by a little while ago. I wonder if I should tell somebody as it happens. He did not look well, you see. I asked if aught was the matter, and he told me the past had caught up with him. I doubt it was that. There are older men in our ranks. Man, I don't know what's up with this, like, little bit of frame drop going on here. Captain Jufia, he was heading for the northern entrance when I last saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear me call out to him. If you need him, dare say the sentry on duty would be able to tell you more. Indeed, I suggest as much to Mistress Esile, when she came asking earlier. Something amiss. I don't know, maybe I should have restarted my computer before doing this. Oh yeah, the captain went outside some few bells ago, and looked quite unwell, I'm sorry to say. This I mentioned the Lord Getsu, who straightway struck out after him. I hope they'll be alright. Getsu too, it seems everybody's bent on during this search. It's all well good, but someone has to stay behind. There's no telling what the Empire is plotting. You go on, Nara. Alphanod and I will hold the fort. I guess it's time to try and find them then. I mean, I could just go ahead and fly, right? Okay, they're right here around the gate, it looks like. Oh, yep, okay.
Ah! By the Kami! Your Lord Heian! Leave me! Leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment. Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. She may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her. He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman. It was no profession for her. But I knew she would be popular, and so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, Yulgiri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Kosetsu? Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
Yeah, this is definitely a weird spot we're in here. Give me, now's not the time for brooding. Come, let us rejoin the others. Actually, I'm curious at the moment what my eye level is at the moment. 368, okay, that seems decent. I think the stuff I have is, yeah, it's 400, so... There's still definitely some stuff that's holding us down, but... I'm hoping to do something here soon that's going to give me some tomes. But to be honest, I'm probably not going to be able to voice on it, which I guess, I know, some of my group stuff I do with others, it might be easier not to voice it. I'm not quite sure on that. Yeah, 370 for the Sword and Shield's pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty much the ring and the... Yeah, it's the ring and the gauntlets that are bringing it down pretty much under... Those are the only ones I think I have that are under 300 at the moment. Or I don't even think they were under 300, were they? Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, never mind. Anyways. That's it, I'm back. I'm assuming I have enough eye level to get through the, things I want to. There's essentially like a set of 3 trial bosses, I think. The same sort of idea as the Warring Triad and Heaven's Ward in the 6 match as well. I was thinking about hitting that up, and then we'll have to see about the raid and Alliance raid after that. Yeah, it's actually kind of better outside. I don't know what it is with what it is out here at the moment that's kind of bringing the frame rate down. I thank you for your help in your search. Kagetsu has told me all that's transpired. I would not presume to defend the life Fuya has led before joining the front, nor will I condemn it. Frankly, it's not my place to judge. I only say this. The Shifu I know has ever been a man of courage. That he should be so driven to flee bespeaks the depth of his terror. Even now, yet Setsu casts a shadow over the realm. The question of what is to be done with her must wait. The Empire is on the move once more. While we were out searching for Jafuya, we received word from our shinobi allies. An Imperial airship has been sighted over Doman soil. Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Yuzetsu, or a plea to an invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advances at speed and appears bound for Castrum Plinius. I mean to go there and ascertain their intent. If we can ride out in force, it only end one way, so we shall keep our numbers to a minimum. Yugiri Narn, can I count on you? Yes, my lord. Celia and I would frame play our part as well. We will not stand idly by while our common foe threatens the lands of our friends and allies. Be glad of the help. You're acquainted with Hakuru, I believe. I bid you seek him out and assist in maintaining order in the Enclave. When the people see an Imperial airship, they are liable to panic. I'd have you reassure them, and should it come to it, aid in their evacuation. Very well. We shall depart at once. Do take care. What of me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yuzetsu. You'll remain here and guard her until my return. As you wish. Pray stay close to Nara and Nagiri. Very well. Guard duty and not a breath of protest. I've seen it all. The Castrum Plinius, then. Let us find out what the Empire's game is. Is it in this area? Not actually sure. Oh, apparently it is. It's actually this entire section up here I never got to, apparently. Huh. I don't know if maybe that's going to be important later on or not. Oh, I thought the hole was up here. Well, yeah, it is. Okay. It's just nighttime. Oh, it looks like sheer rock over there. I'm not sure exactly. Huh. Might be easier if I go over here first. Okay. Right down here. You're secure. Whatever our prisoner's purpose, they plainly believe they can achieve it alone. Craft should come into view at any moment. Let's wait for them inside the castrum. That's a lot of smoke.
A smoke signal? Thoughts, Yugiri?
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
Who can say? Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky. Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Domans want for propriety.
Then I shall go and reconnoiter.
Nay, that won't be necessary. We will meet them openly. I would welcome this student of Dorman history in person, whomsoever he or she may be.
As you wish, my lord. I shall arrange for a signal of our own to be fired in answer.
Well, that we should be received by the Lord of Doma himself.
I but afford an emissary of peace the courtesy he is due. Welcome to Doma, my lord.
Ah, where are my manners? I am Asahi Sus Brutus, Ambassador Plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
He is heir to the Naiuri clan, and Yotsu's stepbrother.
It seems I need not introduce myself, not in the presence of the famed Yugiri Mistwalker. Your skills as a shinobi are known far and wide, my lady. It is true, the former acting viceroy is my sister, yet bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow strife, but to end it. I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, His Radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice. To negotiate peace with Doma.
Well then, we have much to discuss. Will you accompany me to my hall?
Gladly, my lord.
This is getting odder and odder. I'm pretty sure this is a ploy of some sort. We shall escort our guests across the river to the Enclave. Yugiri, please go ahead and to the Yuzaka Manor and docks and see that the ferries are ready. That's neat. It's actually sitting here. Would have figured it would have disappeared in a cutscene. Oh, I thought we were close to it at this point. Still a little bit ways off, I guess. Bernie and I will accompany the Imperial delegation on its first ferry. When you're ready, speak with the boatman and join us on the other side. Alright. Let's go ahead and do it then. Oh, we're back in Kugane. There you are, Narn. So first things first, what do you think of the Enclave? I must say I'm proud of what my countrymen have accomplished in this time. Or maybe we're not in Kugane. We even have an ether right now, courtesy of Anasushu. Be sure of attuned to it, would you? Once it has the word of Lycio approval, people might actually start using the thing. On to the matter at hand. The ambassador and his routine are at my hall, taking their ease ahead of the negotiations. Hoping you'll be there when the talking starts. It'll serve to send a message to the Empire that Erziel and Doma stand as united. I'm not only one for hollow posturing, but in the name of nations, such gestures carry weight. And should you feel uneasy about seeking for the Scions, Alpha and Acelia will be there. You only need to eat, drink, and look imposing. Say you'll come. I'll be there. You know I can count on you. You're ready to come and join me at my humble abode. I can. Guardsmen will see you in. Where even am I, though? I guess it's over this way? Alright, let's see what's going on here. Let's go ahead and head outside.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Doma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, Such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Doma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Doma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend. Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons. Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. On the condition that Doma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgians' practice of it, his Radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Doma has never shown any appetite for summoning, and it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now, there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Indeed. Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in Imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe. And I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange. Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting Viceroy.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit. The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
You shall be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Well, that went pretty smoothly. That was unexpected. Say that again, I still don't know quite what to make of all of it. But on the surface, a prisoner exchange does seem like a good way to begin. The question is, can they be trusted? They had not to gain by divulging the details of their internal divisions. As it stands, we have no reason to doubt them. But the ambassador's mention of Yatsuru left me ill at ease. It made his grand talk of peace seem mechanically like a lengthy preamble. You think this all might be a ruse to facilitate a retrieval? Perhaps, though I cannot fathom why they would go to such lengths. Yatsuru may yet have been the acting viceroy, but she is not Gerlinian, not even highborn. Her value must presumably lie in what she knows. Which brings us to the little matter of her memory loss. In her present condition, she would not yield any worthwhile intelligence, nor is she worth much as a bargaining piece. Alphanod, you're well acquainted with the Empire's methods. I'd have your thoughts on the matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Hien. While the Ambassador's proposal is appealing in principle, it would be remiss of us to not give it due scrutiny. Indeed, though it seems to me I have little choice but to accept it regardless. With so many of our brothers and sisters languishing in Imperial camps, I cannot well turn my back on a chance to secure their reputation. Only the Kami know when I'll be afforded another. But ere we continue, shall we excuse these two? I fear what follows will bore them to tears. I was just about to show myself out, as it happens. Come on, Narn, let's leave Alphanod to dispense his copious knowledge. Someone's still sore from being made to watch at Zakazuki. Go on and keep Sally company. We'll stay enough for now. In fact, this might be a good stopping point, honestly. I'll go ahead and see you guys next time.